In this presentation, we will be talking about industry analysis. We will be using the frameworks of PESTEL. We will include political, economical, social, technological, environmental and legal, and also Porter's 5 forces to analyse the drink industry and Diageo. Diageo is a worldwide leader of beverage alcohol and iconic brands in spirits, beers and wines including Smirnoff, Baileys and Guinness. Diageo is a young company that was created in 1997. The company's motto is "Celebrating life every day, everywhere." Taxation is a key motive industries have to abide by. Current Irish excise duties on alcohol stand at €22.55 per hectolitre for beer over 2.5% volume, €424.84 per hectolitre of wine between 5.5 and 15% volume, and €42.57 per litre of alcohol in spirits. Diageo, one of Ireland's leading producers, pays such taxes on drinks they produce, with the likes of Guinness, Smirnoff and Captain Morgan's. Diageo contribute to the €2 billion generated in the Irish economy annually, but see their profits gradually getting smaller due to tax increases. Since 2012, government tax increases have added 28 cents to the price of a pint, reducing profits. Irish alcohol industries pay the third highest excise duties in Europe after Finland and the UK. In what the government wished to see the industry grow a further €700 million by 2025, it is being hindered by their own tax policy. Diageo are a very environmentally conscious business. They do their best to use local raw materials and work closely with the surrounding community. Diageo are a member of the Sustainable Agricultural Initiative. This was set up by Nestlé, Danone and Unilever in 2002. The SAI are extremely important, especially to produce the internationally famous Guinness. Irish grown barley is one of the main ingredients in Guinness and is specially grown with the help of the SAI. The Green Awards recognises individuals and companies that promote the growth and development of a clean, green industry in Ireland. Diageo have won many Green Awards over the years. In 2013, they won the Medium-Sized Business Award. In 2014, they won the Overall Green Business Award. And in 2016, they won the Sustainable Water Achievement Award. This slide will outline the social impact on Ireland's alcohol industry. Diageo is UK based. Its main brewing locations are in Ireland, UK, Nigeria, Kenya, Jamaica, Malaysia and Cameroon. It has bases and markets in 180 different countries. Alcohol may be part of a balanced lifestyle when it is consumed within moderation. Alcohol can also have a positive role in social occasions and celebrations. Diageo as a company knows the consequences that alcohol can harm individuals and around them. Diageo care about reducing alcohol-related harm in society. They provide consumers the information they need to know and to make informed choices when drinking. Innovation is a huge part to Diageo's growth strategy, making sure that their brands are well positioned for continued growth. Diageo have looked closely into shipping trends and changing consumer powers to inform product and packaging development. Today in the alcohol industry, production requires a lot less manual labour in comparison to traditional methods. This is due to the recent evolution of technology over the past few decades, which has improved many industries. For example, stages such as distillation and fermentation make use of automated control such as time, temperature and alcohol presence. This is due to the recent development in technology. This has had many positive and negative impacts on the industry. Positive being factors such as making an overall more efficient product, whilst its disadvantages is that there would be a reduction in manual labour leading to job losses. However, the advantages outweigh the disadvantages due to reduced time, less labour and more efficiency. Diageo's employment rate in Ireland is 1,100 people. In addition, up to 18,900 jobs are supported indirectly by Diageo Ireland through the inputs, goods and services. Diageo has annual exports of more than €800 million. Diageo's contribution to the agricultural sector is €274 million annually. Tourism is very important to Diageo, with the Guinness Storehouse attracting over 1.5 million people in 2015. Legislation typically relates to future changes in laws and regulations. Most governments tend to add laws and regulations to various business activities. Unfavorable legislation can result in fewer profitable transactions for Diageo or more difficult operating environment. Companies working in multinational markets will have to focus on the legislative factors from each country. New entrants refer to new firms coming into the industry. Dominant companies such as Diageo benefit from economies of scale and gain cost scale. Dominant companies such as Diageo benefit from economies of scale and gain cost advantages. The food and beverage sector is becoming increasingly technology driven. Diageo has been introducing smart bottles, which can avoid the health problems traditional bottles would cause. In Ireland, the drinking industry is fully developed, thus there is not much space for new entry. Integrant elements such as labour, trucks, warehouses and stock can be expensive. What is the threat of substitutes? The above is one of 5 forces which exist within an industry according to Porter's model. This is where a firm within the industry are forced into competitive relationships with other companies producing a similar product or service. They will never cover ground such as price in order to meet their target market. Within the alcohol industry, the threat of substitutes is quite strong due to the large amount of imported alcoholic beverages. In addition, on the domestic scene, the competition is also great due to companies like Diageo being able to dominate smaller domestic competitors on grounds such as price and quantity, as well as quality. These conditions make it harder for small-scale Irish companies. However, the likes of Diageo compete abroad with other alcoholic beverages due to their known brand and quality of standard. Suppliers aid the manufacturers such as Diageo with raw materials it uses to make its alcoholic beverages. Suppliers may also provide tools and labour to help the manufacturer produce its product. Coupa is a tool which can help Diageo connect with other suppliers. Suppliers of that brand is very important because they relate to the profit and the market of this company in which they relate to. Diageo's 5 focus areas of engagement with suppliers are business integrity and ethical standards, human rights and labour standards, health and safety, environmental impact and the sustainable agricultural supply chains. Bars of alcohol in Ireland are the retailers and restaurants themselves. With Ireland's thriving social scene, there are over 6,000 licensed bars in the country. Publicans buy direct from the manufacturers. In these cases, a 50-litre keg of Guinness costs €131. Compare this to only €66 if you were to purchase the same keg in the UK, there would be a saving of 33%. Bars have the opportunity of a large variety of beers, ales and stouts in Ireland. The average price of a Guinness costs €4.30 compared to an alternative €3.30 for a pint of Beamish Stout. Along with these pricings comes profit margins. The pub will typically make €1.50, the brewer will make €1.70 and the rest will go to the government in excise and duties. Another rise to fame is the introduction of craft beers in Ireland. Ireland now boasts 60 microbreweries, but these breweries cannot challenge the likes of Diageo as the numbers do not add up in revenue. However, last year turnover was in the region of €40 million. Buyer power in this case demanding quality over quantity. Diageo competes on the basis of product, price and consumer loyalty. They have many global competitors around the world such as Brown-Forman and Bacardi. Guinness competes with the likes of Heineken, Miller and Carlsberg. The alcohol industry is constantly growing with new innovations and ideas being introduced regularly, such as flavoured vodka and light beer. Absolute flavoured vodka range directly competes with Diageo's Smirnoff flavoured vodka. There is little difference in prices of each brand of beer. An example of this is a pint of Guinness costs €4.30, whereas a pint of Heineken will only cost €4.20. This is the same pattern in most supermarkets. In Tesco, an 8-pack of Guinness costs €13 and an 8-pack of Heineken costs €2. Overall, technology has had a big impact on the alcohol industry, having many advantages such as improving quality, reducing costs, etc. However, it has also had some disadvantages such as reducing manual labour. The threat of substitutes within Ireland's alcohol industry makes it very difficult for new and small companies, example small craft beers, to compete due to the power of large domestic companies on foreign importing companies. The environment usually impacts Diageo as a business, especially as their main product is Guinness, which has locally grown ingredients. It is important for Diageo to promote their business as an environmentally friendly one. Rivalry among existing firms is very important as it impacts the profit or loss the business makes, the types of products the business provides, and the size of the market they are in. The drink industry and Diageo have been socially impacted due to the continuous change in social trends and due to people being more aware of their physical and mental health. It's important Diageo keep up to date with the changes of social trends. The economic dramatically impacts the future of a company. Economics is a social science concerned with the factors that determine the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. The political impact the government has on the alcohol industry plays a major role in the profits each firm will make due to the severity of the excise duties implemented. The buyer power in the industry is determined heavily on recent trends as well as overall cost of alcohol.